We left our camp at Rosa Brook after a few days of sightseeing. This is the weather we've got at the moment as we head south towards Pemberton. We've got a camp planned at Shannon's Creek, is it, Joe?
No, Shannon's Campground.
Shannon's Campground, so it's an old town. It's probably an old sawmill town, but it sounds really good because it's got a hot water hot water service that you have to actually put wood under to make the showers work. It's a national park. We'll show you when we actually get there. We're just going to stop at Pemberton to get some supplies. Yeah, back on the road, enjoying the countryside and all the trees that southwest West Australia has to offer. Bit of firewood there, Joey. So we've got Mal here at the VP Garage in Pemberton, and he's telling us where to go tonight, or you just tell us where to go?
No, I'll tell you about. You're going into Shannon River.
That's correct, yeah.
So through the probably about 1950s or so, it used to be a timber town.
Okay.
It used to be forestry.
Yes.
And a mill.
Okay.
And it had 18 gold. As far as I know, I'm sure there was an 18 gold.
Well, I've got
golf course there,
okay,
which you won't see anymore because
it's overgrown. Yeah.
Overgrown, which is a bit of a sad.
Because you have the golf course going across the Nullarbor, so each town you go through.
Yes, right. There used to be a football oval. I think you should be able to still see the football oval where they're in the camp. You have to walk around.
Yep.
I only know about that because we had a back to Shannon and my uncle used to work there. And then when they closed it down, he moved to Walpole within the forestry. But yes, and you have to go in on the left-hand side. Yep. There's other places where you can have barbecue.
Yep.
Nice.
But
there's also a big dam there as well.
Oh wow!
But you can't go. You can go swimming.
Would there be yabbies or marron in there?
Yeah, but don't think that because that's got all cameras up and everything.
Oh, so it's illegal.
Illegal this time of the year.
Okay, we won't do that then.
Yeah, okay.
Well, thanks for the advice.
No
Mel, nice to meet you.
You too.
And your petrol's getting us there.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, look after yourself.
Yeah, you too, mate. Enjoy your time.
Coming, you're looking for this sign, which is the Shannon National Park Campground. And it's got the big H, which means it's historic. And you're 50 kilometres from Manjimup and 73 kilometres from Walpole. Good morning from Shannon's Campground in the Shannon's National Park. Another great morning. Looks like we've got some blue sky today. We've got our little hot water service heating up there with the chip heater. Looking around here, see a little bit of mist, but I reckon it's going to be a good day for exploring. We've even got a little kangaroo friend over there. Don't know if you can see him, but he's coming to say hello. Oh, there's two. Yeah, it's a nice area. They've even got AFL goals if you need to play football. This is the upper level of the Shannon National Park camping area. You can see where we're camped over there. We've got some really good ablution blocks here. I showed you earlier, it's got the chip heater. These are the sites. So, like site 17, a decent site, and you're actually a fair way from everybody else. That's site number 1 there, and that's site number 2 there. But you can see site 1 is a very large site, and you've actually got this road in as well, so there's heaps of room there. You could walk up to the toilets up there, or maybe there's something down here, we'll check it out. This is our chip heater that we're going to use to get our water hot for a shower. There's lots of information here on how to use it. It's pretty straightforward. We're just going to light this up, chuck it in there. Before that, we had to chop some wood. There's an axe provided, and it's actually on a chain, so it's pretty cool. Like that. So let's get this going here. You know it's working when you can see the fire down there, but also up the top there you can see the smoke coming out. Facilities here are really good. Decent flushing toilets. That's our little chip heater. And we're still sitting on 70 degrees, so that's going to stay hot for a shower tonight. And then the actual shower, how good is this? Wow. This is probably closer than our house. There's even a little seat to sit down on if you need it. Yeah, very good. Lots of showers and toilets everywhere. We'll go up to the barbecue area and show you that. There's one of these lurking people. The sun's coming up, and this is when she's come out of hibernation. She's actually following the little path. She's following the path. There she goes. Where are you going, Joanne? You're following the path into here. There it is. I can see it. There you go. Have fun. There's quite a few walks here. We've got the Campground Loop Trail, which is a class 2, 4.5 kilometres, about an hour and a half. Shannon Dam Walk Trail, again class 2, 4.5, about 2 hours. Rock Wall Trail, that's class 3, and allow 2.5 hours. So there's some good information here. And that's where we're camped up just there. But when you come up to here, there's a lot more bushy sites up here. No good for solar, but in summer it'd be nice and shady. Got an area map here. Comes complete with a B. And you can see the other interests and attractions around the place. So lots of good information. So the actual fees, so you're going to get a Parks Pass. If you haven't got the yearly one, you can get the daily ones. You also need to pay for your camping overnight, so it's $20 per adult, $15 with the concession, and $5 for kids 6 to 15. There's a good layout of where you are. That's us there, number 14. So, campfires are permitted. Well, that's nice. The first building you come to is the camp host building. Now, I'd say it's only being used during peak seasons, summer. That's the information boards there, and that's the campground further up. There's some really good information boards here about what it was like to live here back in the days when it was a town, the old mill, and how it employed a lot of people, how they actually built the railway line here to take the logs out. Get a load of this one here, log train. Try and pass that one. You get the B double. All the new Australians coming out, all the migrants. Although they probably couldn't speak very good English, they worked really well with the locals, and town life was really good. They were fairly remote, but they were able to do lots of different things. They had school here and everything, a butcher, and that's the layout. So most of the buildings here were taken back to Pemberton around on the back of trucks. That's why there's nothing really left here. Massive big sand pit for the kids, picnic tables all around. It's just really well laid out, and yeah, this is the other area where we can do our cooking. So there's 2 gas barbecues under shelter with picnic tables. You'll probably look how clean they are. They're nice. You've got water here that needs boiling if you're going to use it. I'd say it's straight out of the river. But you've got a massive tank of rainwater here. And we're just over there. So the other good thing about this Shannon camp is they've actually got a horse camp as well. So you've got your yards here to lock your horses up, and then you've got lots of information here about the trails that you can do. There's lots of trails here, and you can actually camp on the way. So what we've got here is all different sort of horseshoes, and I'd say there to do the different tracks, I'd say, that direction. And then as you're actually walking or riding along, I'm sure these markers are here, which actually show you that you're on the track and you haven't got lost. Again, camp fees apply, but although you've got to camp and you've got to have a pass for the day, I think horses are free. So yeah, very nice. And you get to go through all these nice forests. This is the original footy oval, and it looks like it's got a cricket concrete as well that they used when they were hosting other towns, other schools, and playing sports. So this is the compost bay for organic waste only, and they thank you for staying at Shannon Horse Camp. Please accept our offering of free fertiliser for your garden. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That's pretty neat, isn't it? So this is obviously the direction we have to go. We'll just pretend we're on a horse. Wish I had a horse. And you've got the Shannon Dam Walk Trail and the Warren Blackwood Stock Route. So you can go that way or that way. Got water here for your horses, and it looks like lots of electric fence. So if you need to use electric fence to let your horses get out and have a bit of a feed after a good day's ride, there's some spare stuff here to borrow. So on the other side of the road from the camp, we've got an information centre here, and we'll just go in and have a look. Check out this wood here. That's pretty cool. And we've got another information board, and we're getting close to the dam here. So we're at the information area here, and we're going to go down hopefully and check out the dam. There's a little bit of model here, Southern Ocean, and how the water catchment actually comes down into the rock inlet. And naturally lit from a star sunlight there. Yeah, so I spent a bit of time making that. It's all in 3D. Can't get over these floors though. I'd say they've had a bit of a fire here too. Great Forest Tree Drive and Shannon Dam. Let's go and check out the dam. This is Shannon Dam. A lot of fish here. They've deliberately made all this river and dam and that unfishable so that people can actually do research in a river dam that's unfished. No horses, no cars, but you can walk. Be great on a summer's day. I'll be swimming out there. I reckon Joe will be swimming there too. I can hear some water happening here, so we might as well go over and have a look. So with all the rain we've had here, it's been pretty full. What I like is how it is just glass over there, and then as soon as it hits this, it comes down, it gets aerated, and you can actually see the colour in the water there, probably from tea trees. Yeah. It goes down there, and then right down the creek there. Okay, so we've got a dump point here as well, which is pretty cool, and that's the gas that actually goes down to the picnic area. And we've also got a big rubbish collection area here, a big clean away bin. Shout out to my brother Ian, who works for Clean Away. This is where you need to be working, Ian, and you can actually move that bin around and enjoy this nice location. Hot tip, make sure your barbie's on. Use some cooking paper, like that, before you put the steaks on. That way you don't dirty the barbie, and the camp hosts, all the rangers, don't have to clean it up. You can actually see it searing through there, nearly halfway, and you'll flip it. Steaks are ready. Then let them rest. And check this out. Carefully. Voila! Clean barbie. Joe. Well, that looks pretty good, but we've still got the steak to go. Let's see how that works out. So actually in Brown Hill Winery, and we've got Kiara here, and she's looking after us today. And it looks like we've got some really good wines to sample. So which will we be starting with?
So we've got you starting with our Golden Horseshoe Chardonnay. All our wines are named after Old Kalgoorlie underground gold mines.
Oh, wow.
That's where our heritage comes from.
Yes.
Chardonnay, Margaret River makes world-class Chardonnay. So it's a good one for you to start with.
Yes.
This is all grown here, hand-picked.
Yes.
Aged in the French oak barrel. Well, you can't see them today.
Yeah, around the corner. Oh, yes, I can. They're just around the corner there.
We've been bottling today.
Yes.
Stays in French oak for 9 months.
Yes.
A third of the barrels are new, a third are 1-year-old and a third are 2-year-old, so it's very delicious. And for the lovely Joe, we have got our Charlotte Sauvignon Blanc named after Mount Charlotte, which was where Paddy Hannon found gold.
Well,
it is all white nectarine, tropical fruits, a little bit of passion fruit. There is quite a bit of Sauvignon Blanc grown in Margaret River.
I reckon that's a little bit fancy for Joe. Maybe.
I don't think so.
What? Okay, well, we'll see how we go.
See how you go.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about the history of the winery and why you've actually set it up.
Yeah, so the winery is just a family affair. So it is my mother and father-in-law, Jim and Gwen Bailey.
Okay.
My husband Nathan, their son, who's our winemaker, and myself. So we planted the vines 30 years ago. It takes 5 years before you get enough of the yield. First vintage in 2000. So we grow all our own fruit.
Yes.
We hand pick everything which is unique and hand sort all our reds, and all our reds are aged in French oak. So we do all of that for quality.
Yes.
Because our heritage and ancestors come from the goldfields in Kalgoorlie, then we decided to pay homage to the old gold mines that no longer exist.
Right.
They are all in the big hole in the ground, which is called the Pemberton Super Pit. So the hard work they did, including our ancestors who didn't find their fortune at gold.
So you found it here?
Liquid gold, we like to say, because we like a pun.
And the actual soil here, is it loamy or?
It's mainly harsh, gravelly, lateritic, free-draining soil, so perfect for growing grapes. So Margaret River is very similar to Bordeaux. So we make world-class Cabernet Sauvignon in the region and world-class Chardonnay.
We've actually noticed there's a fair bit of rain here. Is that sort of always happen, or do you have a day without rain?
We usually get about 1,000 mil a year, but this year it all seems to be coming on the one day.
Yep. So you need. We've noticed that, haven't we, Joey?
Yes, a little bit too much.
We thought we were going to be washed down into the Margaret River, actually.
Yes.
So do you have like drippers through summer? Do you use dripping system for watering, or?
So when you're starting off, you need to irrigate. So when the plants are little, so our vineyard has irrigation set up. We don't pump water on unless we have a freak.
Really dry.
Really dry. We had a bit of a drought at the start of the vintage in 2024. So only in need, so not like a commercial winery that pumps a lot of water in for volume. We're low yielding.
So I also noticed that over here you've got the table set up. And so do you do tours, or what happens there?
We have Yes, we do. So we do some tours ourselves, and then we have a certain set of tour companies that come in and do specific tastings. This one coming in this afternoon. Most of the people have come across on the Indian Pacific, and they spend 3 days in Margaret River, including coming to visit us for a wine tasting.
Oh, well done. Thank you, So, no more talking. Let's get into the next wine. What have we got now?
Well, you can try our second Chardonnay. This is a small batch Chardonnay.
So, which one's this one?
This one, or this one if you like. Watch this one. This is our Chaffers Shiraz. It's from 2022.
Yes.
It's grown here, hand-picked, hand-sorted, aged in French oak barrels for 12 months. About 15% of the barrels are new, and it's what we call a Tuesday wine.
Okay, let's have a quick look here at the label. Very nice. Yes. Okay, Joey.
Oh.
What do you think? Okay.
We need to buy some of that.
Okay, let's do that. Thank you. And thank you so much
for
letting me know. Yes, and we'll have to turn it off now because I need 2 hands to carry all the boxes, and we're actually going to take one of the vats with us from in there too. So Joey, you're going to take the vat?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, you carry the vat.